So, I don't know about you, but I'm getting really, really bored of the anti-SJW channels and the SJW channels in general. Because, here's the thing, I don't watch the SJW channels. I'm not subscribed, as far as I know, to anyone who would describe themselves as an SJW. Now, the anti-SJW channels, I'm just so bored of them because it's the same content week after week after week, and I'm just bored of it. Now, let me give you an example. Back in the way back mists of time, the #1 sort of channels were the atheist channels going off against creationism and, you know, poking fun at creationism and showing, you know, their logical fallacies. And over time what happened was the atheists essentially really won the argument. The Christians started really sort of keeping their opinions less to themselves. They're still out there, of course, but shall we say people were less likely to spout their crazy opinions on, you know, Christianity, shall we say. And over time it just got boring. I mean, we all got bored of watching the same creationist argument debunked again and again and again. And this is what I'm seeing now with the anti-SJWs. It's the same argument they're debunking time after time after time. And I think they know it, that it's happening as well. I've not got, you know, the analytics or anything like that to prove it, but I guarantee you that a lot of these sort of the anti-SJW channels are losing watch time. Maybe their subscriber count might be still growing, but it's slowing. And it's just the same thing. And, you know, I use the analogy of you can go to the zoo every week and watch the chimps. And, you know, you've got the zookeeper, which is the, you know, who might be Sargon Bearing or whatever, name your anti-SJW channel of choice, explaining to you all about the chimps, and you can laugh at their hilarious antics. But after a while, you're going to get bored of watching the chimps time and time again. And I think that's what essentially is starting, I think is going to happen this year, is that a lot of these channels are going to drop off, or they're going to start changing their content. Now, I suspect Sargon is going to go to the right. I wouldn't be surprised if this is the year that Sargon announces that he's gone right-wing. Now, people are like, ooh. Because, as I've said before, the UK is very much as the vast majority of voting public are centrists. So they will go left or right in any given direction. It can depend on the election, depends what policies are on offer. So, and I think you're going to have Sargon come out and say that he is gone from a centre leftist position to a centre right position. I think this might be the year he actually does it. Partly because of what will go on in America. So that will be interesting to watch. But yeah, this is a video I wanted to make for a while now, basically saying, you know, I'm bored of these guys and these channels, you know. And it's the same content, and they can try and, you know, the comedy ones, shall we say, who try and make fun. And it's essentially the same joke, except you're telling a joke about a pie, essentially, and all they're doing is changing the flavour of the pie. But it's still essentially the same joke. And that's it, really. I don't know what else more to say on it. So, you know, are you getting bored of the anti-SJW channels? Or do you think that the best is yet to come, shall we say? But yeah, let me know what you think.